scientific inventions that changed the world. Modern-day human life is a result of continuous research and innovations in science and technology. From the day human comes to Earth, he started invent tools to ease his tasks. Generation to generation, several sets of innovations play its role in modern-day human life. In this video, we're going to discuss most revolutionary innovations in mankind history. Before watching video, don't forget to subscribe and hit bell icon for more interesting videos. Number 1. First revolutionary invention what changed in incredible ways is the wheel. The biggest thing that the wheel has done for us is given us much easier and faster transportation. It has brought us the train, the car, and many other transportation devices. Mesopotamians devised it approximately 3500 BC to aid in the production of pottery. Wheels with spokes, first made around 2000 BC, were lighter, enabling vehicles to move faster. The inventions of the wheel and wheeled vehicles, wagons or carts, which are supported and moved around by round wheels, had a profound effect on human economy and society. As a way to efficiently carry goods for long distances, wheeled vehicles allowed for the broadening of trade networks. The first wheels were not used for transportation. Evidence indicates they were created to serve as potter's wheels around 3500 BC in Mesopotamia. That was 300 years before someone figured out to use them for chariot. Number 2. Now it is nail, which is considered one of the most important inventions. Advanced human existence would not have been possible without the invention of the nail. Nails allowed construction of larger, more durable buildings, contributed to metal and equipment manufacturing technological progress. They are one of the most reliable methods for establishing the age of historic structures. Before the advent of nails, wood buildings were constructed by interlocking neighboring planks with rope. Nails have been around for thousands of years and were only made viable by the advent of metal casting and shaping procedures. It's unknown exactly when nails were first invented, but archaeological evidence shows nails were used in ancient Egypt around 3400 BC. Since then, little has changed regarding their design. Number 3. Optical lenses have dramatically increased the possibilities of our eyesight, from glasses to microscopes and telescopes. Contact lenses are worn directly on the cornea. Like eyeglasses, contact lenses correct refractive errors. They have a long history, with ancient Greeks providing important ideas about light and vision. Ancient Egyptians and Mesopotamians were the first to invent them. Optical lenses had driven creation of media technologies like photography, cinema, and television. Number 4. Compass might have started off as a spiritual endeavor. However, it was later modified for navigational reasons. Around 200 BC, the Chinese are said to have created the first compasses. Lodestone, a naturally occurring type of the mineral magnetite, was used for the purpose. Other cultures may have also employed lodestone, according to evidence. People began hanging the lodestones so they could move freely, presumably around 1050 CE, and utilizing them for navigation. An account of a magnetized needle and its usage by sailors appears in a European book published in 1190, indicating that the use of a needle as a compass was likely widespread at the time. Number 5. Prior to the Internet's capacity to disseminate information, the printing press aided in the dissemination of information throughout the world. The printing press was invented in 1436 by German goldsmith Johannes Gutenberg. However, he was far from the first to automate the book printing process. Woodblock printing dates back to the 9th century in China, while Korean bookmakers used movable metal type around 100 years before Johannes. His machine, on the other hand, improved on existing presses and brought them to the West. It enabled for the automated transfer of ink from movable type to paper. Since books were previously mostly handwritten, this changed the dissemination of information and religion. By 1500, Gutenberg presses had spread over Western Europe, producing 20 million items ranging from single pages to pamphlets and volumes. Number 6. The light we use in our homes and businesses today, in shape of LED, tube lights and bulbs, is result of a brilliant concept by Humphrey Davy almost 150 years ago. Said inventor experimented with electricity and built an electric battery in the early 19th century, is credited with inventing electric lighting. He connected cables between his battery and a bit of carbon, which lit and produced light. The electric arc lamp was the name of this invention. Other inventors built light bulbs throughout the following 7 decades, but none of them were commercially viable. Thomas A. Edison improved that design by employing metal filaments, and he filed patents for electric lights in 1878 and 1879 using various filament materials. After research, Edison determined that a carbonized bamboo thread could persist for over 1,200 hours. This breakthrough paved the way for commercially manufactured light bulbs, and Edison's Edison Electric Light Company began distributing its new product in 1880. Number 7. A list of inventions would simply be incomplete without mention of the Wright brothers' historic flight. In 1903, the Wrights demonstrated that an airplane could sustain flight under the control of a pilot, a feat that had never before been accomplished. This invention changed everything from travel to shipping. Without the Wright Flyer, we wouldn't have destination weddings or last-minute shipping for Christmas. Number 8. Robotic devices are used to perform complicated, repetitive, and sometimes dangerous tasks. The word robot evokes various devices, ranging from a cooking device to the rover. Robots actually have a very long history. Around 3000 BC, human figurines were used to strike the hour bells in the Egyptian water clocks. This marked the first mechanical design. As time flew, more designs and devices were evolved. The foundation for modern robots was laid in the 1950s by George C. Devol, who invented and patented a reprogrammable manipulator called Unimate from Universal Automation. Modern-day robots are making tasks easier and work done smoother in different shapes. Microscopic size operating devices in medical fields to mechanical robots in production and unmanned aerial vehicles for several tasks like supplying, surveillance, and safeguarding, proving them one of the most beneficial inventions of humankind. Number 9. 3D printing in different fields, making easier to produce necessary parts or objects. Idea of 3D printing was discussed and used in narrow spectrum by several inventors or engineers, but practically and widely adopted by engineer and technologist Chuck Hull. SLA 3D printer was the first commercial rapid prototyping technology and the widely used STL file format. Nowadays, 3D printers are using to make wider range of objects from small pieces to homes. Dear viewers, these are some of the incredible inventions. Which invention you like most? Tell me in comment section. Also, don't forget to like, share the video and subscribe, and hit bell icon for more interesting videos.